Today, we're gonna look at 24 facts that you probably didn't know about the creator of Dan's World, Qwelver. Everything from very personal aspects to the questions that are commonly asked about the game and some other of her personal preferences that contributed to Dandy World becoming our favorite game today. I challenge you to comment on a fact that is not in this video. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Qwel's favorite color is pink, and this is a bit obvious since we see that this color predominates in her avatar, and not only that, but we can also see that she loves this color thanks to the fact that many of the skins that have been added lately predominate in pink. In pink. In fact, she herself made a comment that she loves February 14th because it was a perfect reason to decorate anything in pink. And it was for this reason that many of us speculated that the February 14th event was going to be held at Disneyworld, but well, due to some inconvenience, it could not be held. Let's hope that next year this event does become canon. She has publicly told him that she's not very good with technology, and although she confesses to not being the best with technology, her artistic talent has allowed her to build incredible characters within Dandy, and later we will see where Will makes his main contribution to Maklakilo Ame World. Willie has many favorite floors within Dandy, but one of his favorites is Bee's floor. And I agree with her. The truth is that I really like this floor, not only because Bee is one of my favorite characters, but also because it has a lot of potential for the future. Can you imagine if the arcade machines at some point become canon within Dandy? I would get hooked for a long time just playing these machines. And let's not even talk about the roleplay that can be done in this part of the podium to do DSW trivia. What is your favorite floor? Leave it below in the comments. On the Blonde Crunch Studios server, there was a small comment that this image had been created with AI, to which Qwel commented that this image had been made by her team with her, since they are constantly working with other artists to improve and polish their designs. I'm not sure where this image was used, but she showed some reference images of the changes that had been made to this image to make it even better. She actually announced herself in opposition to it, similar to how other artists often do. WH has made several calls to its community to not spend too much time on social media and to drink water. So, listen to her. Although many of us have the phrase "don't touch the grass" in our vocabulary because we are addicted and want to have everything the first time and before everyone else, it is very important that we take these actions into account, because not all life is about getting addicted to a game, especially without doing some other activities that could end up being very important. Qwel is not only a developer, but she is also a very gamer, as she has said that she has played many games. In order to mention a few, I'm going to list the games that Qwel has played, and let me know in the comments below if you have played them too. Pokemon Go, Pokémon Unite, Dragon City, Dragon Mania. Although apparently she stopped playing the latter because she changed her phone and could not recover her account. Hell Chicken by Gordon Ramsay, which is a cooking game. Creators of Sonaria, Dragons, Adventures, My Little Pony, and Forsaken. And although this is the best known, Will confirmed that he has not played it again, but these are just some of the games he has played because the list goes on and on. One of the games that Till played a lot was Pony Town. However, she said that she stopped playing it because there were constant players telling her that she wasn't the real Qwel, and they were harassing her and accusing her of being an imposter, which ultimately made her decide not to play it anymore. Qwel is a developer that has Blush Crunch Studios. In addition to that, she owns Dandy's World and Flavor Frenzy, and also owns the Blush Crunch Studios. And wow. So yes, Qwel works within DD World, and this might seem obvious, but I've heard many creators say that Qwel develops the game without taking into account her developers, and that is a misnomer. While she is the one who represents the game, she is not the only one who has the ideas, she is not the only one who does the design, and obviously she is not the only one who does the programming. Qwel has not only worked on her games, but he also contributed to a Roblox experience called Tower Heroes. And reviewing a little Powers Heroes, very quickly I found Boxton, or something that looks a lot like him, and a video game. I clarify that I don't know this game at all, so the characters may have nothing to do with the originals, but I find it very curious that in this game, there are characters very similar to Tandy's. Some time ago, Qwel did several live broadcasts where she was drawing various stickers and various things that we were asking her at that time. Hello? And among the things she was telling us, she told us that the program she uses to draw is called FireAlpaca Special Edition, and that it is available on Steam. She knows that this program is not a usual program that some artists use, but that is the one she uses. From this point on, I will tell you simpler curiosities, so pay attention. One of Qwel's favorite skins from Fin Ajolotito, who likes to chip her characters. Suspicious. She asked me which character she will ship the most. Her favorite Tom is Dandy. His favorite Twisted is Dandy Twisted. His favorite trinket is Tegan's bag. Qwel watches the Dandy Tubers, but they speak English. We know this because in the GOP update, he made a donation to a Dandyuber whose name is Hopla. This was to tell him to restart his room because the floors of the new update were not showing up. In the art map, Qwel was in charge of designing and drawing all the art paintings except for one, which is the painting of Dandy Lisa. She mentions specifically that her main role within her studio involves the design and creation not only of the tons, but also of all the floors and the artwork we observe on them. His favorite caretaker is Austin Russo, who is Astro's caretaker. His highest floor in Dandy is the 28th. His favorite design of the circus troupe is Blood. Qwel does not have a favorite main. She states that she loves all the M's equally. Qwel is the one who voiced Ginger in the perfect Christmas music video. Qwel discarded 3 of the characters of which we know absolutely nothing more than their names. These were going to appear in the Halloween event that was cancelled in 2024, as I mentioned. The only thing we know about these characters are their 3 names, which are Duke Harvey and Candice, Anissa. And these are going to appear alongside Connie, but since that Halloween event was cancelled, these 3 characters did not appear, and the only one who did appear was Connie. Plus, Dandy, Connie, Glisten, and GOP were from Qwel, who created them based on a game called Epic Mickey. But when he started working on Dandy's world, he decided to share his creations with everyone. And that's how we now know Connie, Glisten, and Goob. If you didn't know any of this information, give it a like and subscribe. And if you want to continue learning more about Dandy's world, you have to watch this video below.